What's going on, y'all? It's your boy JustoT. I'm back here with Am I the Asshole? And last time the video did really good. So yeah, I can't complain this time. Last time I complained. So we're gonna move forward. We got 3 stories here. And when I say we got 3 stories, I'm gonna find 3 of them. And I see one right behind me about a dog. And you know, of course I think about the video.
No. Can I pet that dog?
Yep, can I pet that dog? Anyways, if you're a returning viewer but not a subscriber, I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right into the first story. From Friendly Beach 4950. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend after she gave away my dog and lied about it? Oh man. 29, had a German Shepherd named Max. Mad Max. He wasn't just a dog, he was my best friend. I've had him for 10 years? Oh man. Since he was a puppy. He's been with me through everything. My girlfriend, 23, 6-year difference. Priorities went straight, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, my girlfriend, however, always complained about him. She said he was too big, too much work, and that she hated how much attention I gave him. Oh, wow. Never mind. You know what? Let's just keep reading. I thought she was just being dramatic until I came home one day and my dog was gone. I fucking freaked out. I searched the entire house, the neighborhood, called shelters, nothing. Then my girlfriend comes home acting all sad and says, I didn't want to tell you like this, but Max ran away. I was devastated. I spent days putting up posters, calling vet clinics, driving around looking for him. My girlfriend kept saying things like, maybe it's for the best and maybe we can focus on just us. Oh no, I should have known right then something was off. Right. Then a few days later, I was scrolling through Facebook and saw my dog listed for adoption. She can't be serious. This is a joke, I told myself. Wrong, wrong, wrong. She didn't even try to hide it well. The post said, looking to rehome a wonderful German Shepherd, great with families. And the kicker, she included a photo of me playing with Max in our backyard. I was livid. I contacted the person who made the post and it turned out she gave Max away to some family without even telling me. I drove straight to their house, explained the situation, and thankfully they were decent people and gave him back. When I got home, I confronted her. She tried to gaslight me saying, I was just thinking about what was best for us. You love that dog more than me, of course. I have the ick and she genuinely seems to think that this is okay. Honestly, I spent hours writing this and I'm physically scared of her? Would she be beating your ass? Oh man, I laugh, but you know, domestic violence isn't a laughing matter. Don't be like me and laughing at everything in life, okay? Please, domestic violence isn't funny. Anyways, I told her to get the hell out my house. Now she's playing the victim, telling our mutual friends I was emotionally neglectful and chose a dog over our relationship. A few people are actually agreeing with her, saying I should have compromised. Am I losing my mind here? Am I the asshole for kicking her out over this? Fuck no. Man's best friend is all I got to say to that. Fuck her. Kick her to the curb. You don't need her. She tried to give away your dog. You had that dog for 10 years. 10 years. That was your baby. That was your puppy. And she tried to just give him away. Fuck her. I hope you... Now, it says kicking her out, but it doesn't say anything about, oh, no, the breaking up is in the fucking beginning. Yeah, fuck her. Yeah, you did right. Good job. Let's go find a comment. We got Mood Point over here sounding just like me. Obviously not the asshole. Fuck her and anyone who says otherwise. Then, I don't know what that says. Akalia? I don't know. Akalia Wolf song? Maybe that's something I should know. Well, not should know, but maybe that's something popular for some people and I'm just not getting it. I would have gone farther than just yelling if someone gave away one of my babies behind my back and lied to my face. I'd see red. Even thinking about it makes my blood boil. Alrighty. So it seems like everybody thinks that he's not the asshole, at least in the comments, but their mutual friends are some dickheads who don't see that. Do you think he was the asshole? Let me know in the comment. From Spirited Dog 7126. Am I the asshole for dismissing my ex's wife and telling her I don't care what she wants? I have 2 children, 11 and 10, with my ex-husband. We divorced on not so great terms, mostly due to his job, which is relevant to now. Oh, okay, maybe. All right, relevant to the story. About a year into our 6-year marriage, he changed jobs. It wasn't a huge deal at first, and he was honest that it required him to work out of town once a month, which wasn't too bad. One night of him being gone was fine, but then he accepted a job change, which acted as a promotion, but not as a direct promotion. This job he took without telling me, and it required more travel. I told him I wasn't okay with being left like that for who knows how long. I said if he didn't dedicate time to our family or took another so-called promotion like this without talking it over with me first, I was done with our marriage. By the time I was pregnant with our second child, he did the same thing again, and I followed through. Standing on business, that's what I'm talking about. But it's divorce, so, you know, like, and kids are involved, so, you know, standing on business kind of sucks sometimes, but, you know, you stood on business nonetheless. I moved out and took our eldest son with me. I'm sorry, our oldest with me. I don't even know if it's fucking sons or not. The house was his from before our marriage, so it wasn't a marital asset, and I didn't fight him on that. But during our divorce, when our second child was several months old, he acknowledged in court that he had chosen to take a different position again that would see him out of town on a regular basis, could be gone anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks a month. This is what ultimately led to him getting 1 to 2 weekends a month, depending on his work schedule, but only if he has the kids. If he's home during any school breaks, he can have them then, but only for as long as he is home. This worked in some way until he remarried. His wife was constantly saying custody could be 50-50 now and the kids would be with her, and I refused to entertain the idea. If they weren't going to see their dad, they weren't going to his house. I feel that. I don't know why some new people come into people's lives who have kids and to be like, oh, I could be a mother or father. Like, no, shut the fuck up. Stay your ass out of it. Stay in your lane, especially early into the relationship. Like, if it's like 5 years or something like that and you haven't been a bitch or a dickhead for like the whole 5 years and you do well by the kids, then maybe then. But, you know, I'm not in that position to really talk about that too much. I used to chill with my little brother's father, but that was kind of like, you know, I didn't want to. Like, I was young. I didn't have a choice. But, you know, I guess it was okay. I don't know. I ain't got nothing for her. I shouldn't have talked. Anyways, now she and my ex have a child together, a baby who can't be more than 6 months, and she's relentless about having the kids at her house more. She uses the app my ex and I use for communication to request time. She tried to impersonate my ex, but a letter from my lawyer quickly put a stop to that. Good job. So now she's upfront that she wants the kids there more. She said goodness gracious, she said when the kids are at her house, they act like strangers. I think it makes sense since that's what they basically are. Their dad is one too. Damn. My kids don't like their dad's wife. See, there it is. She makes them uncomfortable because she's not very good at listening to their boundaries on personal space. She tries to force hugs. And because she's repeatedly told them they could call her mom or ma if they'd like, I can't stand that shit. Oh my God. Luckily, I ain't never had to call nobody else dad, or I wasn't going to do it anyway. Like, I remember I had a time where I was with my little brother's family, obviously their dad's family, and their uncle asked me, he was like, where's your dad at? And I was confused because I was like, why would he be asking about my dad? So I was like, he in Connecticut. And he said, no, where's your dad? So I looked at my mom, and my mom started laughing because she knew I'm not fucking stupid. I was like, Connecticut again. Like, what are you talking about? And then he was like, man, where's Brian at? I was like, why did you ask about Brian? That's not my fucking father. Like, so yeah, I get that shit, bro. Like, I'm never gonna call nobody else mom or fucking dad, especially because my mom died too. So I'll never call somebody mom. I will say someone's like a second mother to me. I haven't really said anybody's like a second father. I haven't had that type of relationship with guys. But yeah, that shit's so weird, bro. Like, why would you want to be called mom from a kid who doesn't even fucking like you? That shit's weird. Anyways, got too much into this. Now my ex's wife is using her child as a reason the kids should be there 50% of the time. She wrote out this lengthy email to me about all her reasons why she feels it would be in the best interest of the kids. I replied with no. Hey, yeah, I know y'all know when the fucking someone says a big ass paragraph like you ain't shit, you ain't never gonna be shit, all this other shit, and then you just like send a like or okay or not even okay. Oh shit. Anyways. So she said, I left it at no and left it like that. She found this dismissive and confronted me in person to tell me that. She says she wants more time with my kids and to bond with them, and for her children to bond with them, for her child to bond with them. I told her that I don't care about what she wants and she needs to leave it alone. My ex doesn't get involved. Oh, see, he a dickhead. He gotta do better. Because she's a habitual line stepper at this point. So come on. My lawyer knows everything, and we did mention ex's wife contacted me when we last saw the judge, but due to my ex's already limited parenting time, the court won't do anything more. So I don't have a lot of options available to me. I just wonder now if I was wrong to be dismissive and say I don't care about what she wants, whether that's just a way to add conflict. Goodness gracious. I don't know why I ended it like that. Am I the asshole? Fuck no, you're not the asshole. I already talked a lot throughout this, so no, she's not the asshole in my opinion. People be overstepping boundaries. I feel like it's something that you got to build up to. I'm a very self-aware person. So like when I first met my niece, I didn't meet my niece until she was like 8 years old, unfortunately. And I'm not going to explain all the circumstances because then my sister would know and I don't want to tell my sister. So, but essentially when I met her, I didn't force too much on her. Like I did give her a hug, which I did force. I will admit to that. But after that, I told her that I will never do that again. And then it got to the point where when I would leave, she would be looking at me like, so you're not going to give me a hug? And so I had to let her build up to wanting me to be that type of uncle to her because I haven't been an uncle to her her whole life. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not like most people, I guess, because I'm not going to force shit like that. Like, even when I've dated girls with kids, I was like, I don't want to meet your kids. I don't want to have a bond with them. And then every time I did meet somebody's kids, like, they were cool. I was cool. I liked them. And now, to this day, I be checking on them little bastards. I'd be like, hey, how he doing? Or how's she doing? Like, I don't know. But I had to build that first. And I don't overstep my boundaries, and I don't understand how people can just habitually overstep boundaries and just try to force some shit that shouldn't be forced. So I don't know. I don't think you're the asshole. I want to see what the comments say. We got the claim back round 8381, not the asshole. Honestly, she's overstepping big time. Mag 7683 says exactly this. Not once did your ex say he wants to kiss more. I didn't even think about that. Hey, yo. Oh shit, that's right. This is all a delusion of the perfect family the new wife has cooked up in her brain. Your kids are almost to okay, that too fucked it up. Anyways, your kids are almost to the age where a judge would also consider their input. What do they want? Do what's in the best interest for the kids based on their wants. Exactly. Do you guys think that do you guys think that this woman is the asshole? We're about to get to the last story. If you like the video, I hope that you like the video. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you leave a comment on whichever story has piqued your interest the most, or just every story. Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead. Give me all the comments. Anyways, let's move on to the last story. All right. We have a relatively short one compared to the other two. That is, I don't have to scroll for this one. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my mother-in-law hold my baby after she told my husband to get a paternity test? Boy, I have to see the contents of why she asked him to get a paternity test, but let's see if that's even stated. I, a 28-year-old woman, gave birth to my first child, a beautiful baby girl, 3 weeks ago. My husband, who is 30, and I have been over the moon, but his mother has been causing non-stop drama. She never liked me from the start. She made snide comments about how I trapped her son, even though we've been happily married for 4 years. Good. You got the ring, and then got the baby. I love that for you. It doesn't happen for everybody, unfortunately, and I wish it happened for my mom, but then again, she did get a ring the first time and got a baby, or did the baby come first and then a ring? Don't know. I wasn't alive for that bullshit, but we have a fucked up family, shit. Marriage doesn't necessarily mean a better family dynamic. I'm gonna stop talking. All right, she said they've been married happily for 4 years. When I got pregnant, she constantly joked about how the baby might not be his. I brushed it off as her usual passive-aggressive behavior until I found out she took it way further. 2 days after I gave birth, my husband got a text from his mom saying you should get a DNA test. You never know these days. I was devastated when I saw it. My husband was furious and told her off, saying he had zero doubts about me and that her comment was disgusting. She tried to backtrack, saying she was just looking out for him. Now she wants to come over and meet the baby, but I told my husband that she will not be holding our daughter. If she wants to question whether my child is even her grandchild, then she doesn't even get the privilege of bonding with her. My husband understands why I'm upset, but he thinks we should let her come just once so she doesn't play the victim with the rest of the family. Boy, I know how that shit go. I hate when family members do that shit. They be playing the victim. Now, one time, I had this one good time where I could have beat my uncle's ass and everybody would have saw that I was justified about it. Because after I thought about it, I left, came back, and my grandmother was just like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "He pissed me off. I should have hit him." And she was like, "No, you shouldn't." She was like, "You shouldn't have hit him. You did what was right. You left the situation and you came back with a better head." But boy, oh man, I wanted to put the pause on him. Woo! And he couldn't have played victim. Now, There are times when I was with my uncle at his own house, and there were times where he would say something. He said, so let's see, he said something about my aunt first. My aunt, who him and her got divorced. But to be very fair with you, I don't care that my aunt is technically not blood family. That's my dog for life. She was there when my mom's water broke. She was there when I was born. She was there my whole fucking life. So with that being, oh damn, my family, whoever sees this, they gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. I should have kept it a little, oh well, fuck it, I don't give a damn. But yeah, nah. So he said something about my aunt one time. Then he said something about my mom one time, which actually almost got him fucked up. So I stopped going for a while. But my little cousin was there. I love my little cousin. That's my dog. He's really like my little brother. And I was like, man, nah, I gotta see my little cousin. And then I went over again, and he said something about one of my dead cousins, bruh. And at that point, and also, mind you, I never met my cousin. I think I met him as a baby, but he died shortly after. So literally probably only seen the man once, and I can't remember it. But it was just like something about it, like how everybody else talks about my cousin, how they talk about how sometimes people say that I remind them of him. So when he said something about him, and he also was one of the people who said, I remind him of my cousin. And then he talked shit about him. And I'm like, I just wanted to hit him because I'm like, nah. I was like, there's no way, one, you're talking about two dead people, my mom and my cousin. Talking shit. You should have got beat when you fucking said something about my mom, because as soon as if he would have played victim to my grandparents and they would have been like, why did you hit your uncle? He said something about Taj. My grandmother would have been on my side, even though she ain't been on my side my whole fucking life. So yeah, nah, I should have beat his ass right then and there. But you know, my family be playing victim when they shouldn't. Like even my grandmother did that shit. I never have talked back to my grandmother in my life, bruh. And she told some family members that I talked back to her. And one of my family members stuck up for her. And I said, bruh, you know I don't fucking talk back to this fucking asshole. So I was like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I don't like the playing victim shit. I don't know, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, nah, it's just fucking annoying. So I see where your husband coming from. He ain't want her to play victim. He just want to keep the peace as much as possible. So yeah, but then that could cause friction with you and your husband. So let's see what this last bit says. So he doesn't want her to play victim to the rest of the family. Now she's crying to everyone saying, I'm keeping her granddaughter away from her and that I'm punishing her over a harmless question. Some family members think I'm being dramatic and should be the bigger person. Fuck no. Why? But why should I let someone who disrespected me and my child hold her like nothing happened? Am I the asshole for refusing to let her hold my baby? Nah, I actually don't think you're the asshole. And a lot of times I am the person who would be the bigger person. But you were married to him happily. We don't know that shit. But I would assume you guys are. And let's see, you're married. So like, I don't know. You're happy together. You're married. You gave birth to him. It seems like such a great scenario going on for you guys. And for her to question you just seems spiteful. I don't know if your husband's a mama's boy and that's maybe it. Maybe he's the only child. We don't have all the context there as to why the mother is doing that. And it could just possibly be that the mother has some trauma that she hasn't healed from. And when I say trauma, there's big T, little T trauma. And little T trauma could hold for a long time as well. Just like big T trauma can hold on for a long time. Little T could be more of a like, it doesn't affect you physically and all that other shit. Like you don't like fucking shrivel up in the form like when it's presented, I guess. But it's more like you get protective over shit and you don't be making sense all the time. I have a lot of little T traumas and I have some big T traumas too. So I don't know. But no, what I do know is that you're not the asshole. So let's read some comments before we go. When I say some comments, I mean like one or two. And then we'll get up out of here. We got Bored in the House 5A 5A. What was that damn song that them kids made? Bored and I'm in the house bored. I don't know. Damn, fuck, I forgot. I'm gonna try to find that shit. Not the asshole. She'll find ways to play victim even if you've not done anything wrong. So might as well set your boundaries. Fuck yeah, boundaries are important. We'll get back to that in a little bit if I remember. Also, still bored in the house going in. Anyway, also just to add to that, that's not a harmless question at all. That's what I was thinking when I saw that shit. She really tried to morph it to think that she didn't say some wild shit. And the family saying that she should be the bigger person is essentially saying that they don't agree with what she asked, but they're just like, that's who she is, essentially. That's how I feel like that situation is. Anyways, it's not a harmless question at all. She's indirectly accusing you of cheating and asking her son not to trust you unless she has extremely valid reasons, which she doesn't in this case. That's just so disrespectful. And then Butterfly in Flight. Oh, I thought I was going to say Butterfly in the Sky. And Butterfly in Flight goes on to say, if it's such a harmless question, make a big deal of asking him to get a DNA test to see who the father is. And then we have Liu over here. This is the last one. So when I say some, we did get some questions, some comments in. Anyways, how about we do a DNA test done? How about we get, wait, what? How about we do get a DNA test? Okay, cool. I apologize. Reading is fundamentals. How about we do get a DNA test done? We let everyone know we are doing this because she feels it is necessary. So she is sure our baby is yours. I'm fucking up still. We also let everyone know when it comes back as yours, your mom will be permanently banned from seeing our child or me, or at least until your mom provides a DNA test proving that you are your dad's son. This is me paying the bigger person. I fucking love it, bro. I love it. The petty. Hey, all right, bro. That's where we go end this off at. All right, man. We done for today. Lately, the am I the assholes? I don't know what's been going on, but my fucking face don't be matching the sound all the time, so I apologize for that. Don't know what's going on. Trying to figure it out for you guys. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I hope you liked the video. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and I hope you comment to say which one that I don't never know what to say about the comments. I just hope you comment. Anyways, I hope you also have a great day. I hope you drink some motherfucking water. Yeah. Woo! All right, we out of here.